Where were you at in your career when you started to embark on attempting to do rhythm and flow? And like, were there any like major milestones? Because I saw you had like you've had videos going back however many years, and you've had like videos that had millions of views from like 4 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I was teaching rap at the Musicians Institute, like right down the street on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, I was the professor of rap, and that shit still blows my mind. Cause every time they introduced me as the professor of rap, I was like, "Oh shit, like that's crazy." Like
that is crazy.
I'm supposed to have like some like dignity. I'm like, "Oh, I am the professor of rap." But yeah, I was doing that and still just making music videos. And before that, I was homeless as fuck, just still trying to make it in this rap game. And I realized too, when I was homeless, like, I'm fine with being broke for people to hear my music. And that was what changed it for me, of like trying to make it in the rap game.
So you were someone that was really willing to sacrifice everything, because how did you actually end up homeless though? Is there just like a point where the rent just runs out and you're like, fuck it, I'm not getting a job, I'm gonna keep focusing on the music?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I quit my job testing video games at Konami, and I
You got some weird arcs in the story.
Yeah, man. if we had like the time, it'd be, everything is just fucked up.
Wow.
Testing video games at Konami, one of the worst jobs ever.
Really?
A lot of nice people, yeah.
Just running around trying to find bugs. You're just like mashing into a wall until something happens.
Dude, so this was the straw that broke the camel's back. We had a game on the PSP or PS Vita or something called Silent Hill Book of Memories.
Okay.
And it's a dungeon crawler, overhead dungeon crawler, and it's 500 levels, right? Each level takes between 20 to 45 minutes. So I would play through this shit day after day after day, get to level, let's say 284. There will be a bug in 284. I'd call the developer, say, "Hey, there's a bug in 284. They go, "Oh, awesome." Send me another build of the game. I have to start from level 1 and play to 284 just to see if they fix that bug. And then 285 might break. It was one of the worst jobs ever.
And there's like a fleet of other dudes as well doing this, because
all of us just in a room about this big, lined up, each with a computer system. Terrible.
When I was a little kid, I used to read articles about dudes who that was their job and think that that was what I wanted to do when I grew up.
And that's just terrible, terrible life choice. Like really bad. And but that was the thing. There was people in there who loved video games.
Right.
I didn't fuck with it like that.
Okay.
And then I'd get home, my roommate would be like, "Let's play Madden." And I'd be like, shut up, dude. So yeah, I quit that job and then just didn't have any money. Got into like a little thing with my roommate at the time. Started living with my like ex, and then she moved to Poland, and then I was just like, all right, this is it now. This is it. Posted in my car for 13 months. And just wrote music.
Was that a terrible 13 months, or was it in some ways liberating because you got to focus on your craft?
Terrible. My math's gonna be fucked up. Terrible 6 months in the beginning. Terrible 7 months in the beginning. All the rest of it, super liberating.
Really?
Because you can't just like live in a house your whole life and then not live in a house and then think you know what the fuck's going on. Like, nah, like there was some like growing pains, like trying to figure out where to park.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do I sleep? The first time I slept out, I slept in Hollywood Hills. Some like really nice neighborhood, and I was like, "Oh yeah, there's no one out here. There's no one here. I can sleep in the back of my car." And I woke up to like a parking attendant who's just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, there'd be a bunch more people here. Get the fuck out."
That is an area where any crime or any disturbance is definitely gonna be noticed.
Like,
you know,
what are you doing? He just was so just like
this is
disgusted by
this
it.
ain't
Come on, man.
This ain't gonna work out here.
Why did you think that would work? And then I I drove to like Koreatown, where it's like.
Hectic.
Yeah. And I like had my car broken into 3 times while I was sleeping in the back of it. Like just sleeping in the back, just wake up to like my doors closing. It's like, all right, that's what's up.
Wow.
I woke up to this. I slept like somewhere else in Koreatown, like house sitting. Went back to my car. Woke up to 3 used condoms in my car. Just really 3 used ones too.
Who bust 3 nuts?
3. Yeah, who busts 3 and just leaves them there like while they're doing the other 2?
I wonder if some of the condoms were like defective, or they just like didn't go on right. Try to put it on backwards.
They all.
If you're breaking into the backseat of a car to fuck, maybe just go raw dog. Man, this bitch must have had something. He was scared.
Honestly, just do it.
Just forces your imagination to go crazy.
One of the worst things was having to clean it up.
Oh.
And I picked it up and just a little piece dripped from it. And I was just like, God damn it, like this is my life right now. It's the smallest little bit drip. And so yeah,
no.
I say all that to say it was fucked up
Yeah.
for like the first 7 months. And after that, I started to get the hang of it, sleeping in Echo Park, right by the lake. You know, like right there, open my windows, hear some water, see people walking by, and not just like crazy ass people like scouting my truck and shit.
I was just over there the other day. That would be a nice place to chill out. Yeah.
And yeah, so it was like it made me realize, obviously, like the cliche shit, like I'm stronger than I thought I was and all that. But it also made me realize, like, I don't need much. Like, none of us really needs that much.
Right.
I had a car, I had a pen, I had a pad, I had the internet on my phone, and I was good.
Even that right there, because a lot of people, like, to them, if they don't have studio time or at least like a bedroom setup, they wouldn't even be able to comprehend making music.
Nah, you can make music any fucking way you want. I had my phone and the memos on my phone. Record a song there. Go to the studio. Here's the song that I've recorded already. Let's do it.
Right.
So yeah, that was a chill ass time. It was super chill.
So
actually.
you end up getting a spot though after that?
Yeah, because while I was homeless, I was working at a little Italian restaurant in Los Feliz, or Los Feliz, however y'all say it.
Just saving up money
Right. One of the people he was an Uber driver for one of my friends. We ended up like hooking up because he's a producer. He ended up working at the restaurant that I was working at, and then I moved in with him. But yeah, that was after 13 months of, and I didn't tell him either that I was like homeless, but he thought something was up when I moved in. I just had one bag. I had a duffel bag from Goodwill.
Holy
like,
shit.
Here we go.
When you were homeless though, was it like a constant sort of fear of people figuring it out? And was it tough to like stay clean and everything?
Yeah, so I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell any of my family, only tell one of my friends really. So, and the thing that I would do is I'd still be trying to go out and like, fuck. Like,
because if you meet a girl that has a house to stay at, you just hit a lick. All of a sudden, it's way more than some pussy. All of a sudden, you got a place to stay.
I'm still a human.
She might make you eggs in the morning.
Yeah, and that happened. Because the move was, hey, y'all, like, what's up, baby? I'm Saxon. Cool. Where do you live? I asked her first, like early in the conversation, just random weird shit, like, oh, where do you stay? So that I could say I lived on the whole other side of town, like, just in case she's asked me first. And I'm like, Silver Lake. She's like, oh, me too. Where? And I'm like,
I'll stay in Temecula.
yeah. I'm just always say I live in Riverside or some shit. So yeah, like that was weird as shit. And then as far as like clean, like drinking and shit, nah, it wasn't a thing. It was never. And I swear, that's so weird that you bring that up. Because I didn't even start, like, drinking and doing drugs, like, until I got a place. Right. Like, there was no, like, I swear, it was like, I'm not about to, like, get drunk and go sleep in the back of my car. That's no fun.
There's no
like,
glamour in that. Yeah.
That's boring as shit. So, yeah, I'm going to, like, do drugs and sit and do what? Like, yeah. So until I got a house, I started like getting a little bit more wild. Right.
But so there was never a part of you, because like for me, when I imagine being homeless, I imagine like, oh, all right, I'm gonna have to rob somebody. Like, like I'm gonna have to do all kinds of. I'm gonna go steal shit.
And because that's funny you say that too, because there's a lot. The stigma behind like a homeless person. I think we all have like someone in our mind just when we say like homeless person. I realized how many people were like in my position. I would go to Barnesdall Park, like I don't know if you know where it is. It's like right here on Hollywood Boulevard. I'd sit there in my car literally if I didn't have work the whole day and just try to write until the park closed. And I would see same young 20-something-year-old black dude, 30-something-year-old white woman. Just these people who are obviously didn't have homes because the fuck are y'all doing here with me with all your clothes in the back seat, just chilling. So.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah, and I say that to say, like, it doesn't necessarily change who you are. Like, if I wasn't about to rob no one when I had a house and I was broke, I wasn't about to do it because I was homeless. It's very similar to, like, after you have a kid, like, you think, like, it changes you, but it really just makes you who you are even more. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm a robber because, man, I would be robbing somebody if I didn't have some money right now, too. Not even that. I was just like, I would start selling drugs. 100%.
That might just be who you are. Dude.
You know, that's just like where my mind goes. Like,
this might be in your blood, man.
Yeah, because like I was watching a video about this dude, weird side note, but I was watching a video about a dude who makes YouTube videos where he goes to like Ross, Dress for Less. and he knows what shit he can buy for like $10 that he could sell on eBay for 20. And that's his whole hustle.
So yeah, he's on another level.
I'm like, man, I'll be stealing that shit.
Very time consuming.
Take that shit. Yeah, but he's like, I can make $100 a day, and like I'm self-employed. I'm like, shit, I see that. I see the value in that.
With Ross. I want to shout out Ross right now.
I was thinking about. I don't think I ever been in there.
It's great.
Really?
Like it's a trash dump full of clothes, and they just put everything in a pile. You just pull it up. But I found some good shit at Ross. Shout out to Ross. Sponsor me, please.
I didn't know.